Ladies and gentlemen, an international featherweight contest is now scheduled over 4 by 3 minute rounds for your entertainment. Introducing to you now, by way of the red corner from Thailand, we give you a professional fighter by occupation. At the weigh-in, he weighed an even 57 kilograms. To date, as a professional, he has boxed 9 times, recording 5 wins and 4 losses. Let's welcome the man they call the Thai Tornado. He's King Kiatpracha. And from the blue corner, weighing in at 57.65 kilograms, wearing the green and gold trunks, John Barber trains him out of the Richmond Boxing Club. Tonight he brings to the ring a perfect boxing record, unbeaten to date from 11 contests and recording 6 knockouts along the way. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Aussie Joel Brunker! In charge of your centering action, Mr. Les Fear.
Okay, gentlemen. Jim. Joel, okay, gentlemen, you're both professionals. Obey my commands at all times and protect yourselves at all times, okay? Touch them up, let's go to work.
John Barber taking Joel Brunker back to the blue corner.
Round 1.
Very well balanced young man. We're going to kick things off, but we had a cameraman still in the ring. Our referee, or in fact our bellman, just a little bit keen. Kiatpracha and Joel Brunker. Brunker in the green. Only a compact little fella, isn't he? The Thai Tornado from Bangkok.
Come on, babe! Get him, man! Get him!
Almost looks like a traditional kickboxing type, almost a Muay Thai style of stance, Daniel.
Yeah, he's a little bit on the back foot, which a lot of the Thai fighters usually go that way.
Will that favour Joel or not?
I think it will. I think Joel, he'll fill him out for a little bit, and then he'll unleash some power punches just to test the guy out. I think he's pretty willing, the other guy, but whether he can withstand Joel's power, I guess we'll have to see.
11 fights, 11 wins, 6 inside the distance. He is the current Australian Featherweight Champion. Young man in the green and the gold of Australia.
Knock him out, babe! Just get him!
Right, let him go.
Plenty of crowd support here for Joel Brunker. Lives out Richmond in Western Sydney and accelerates there. But like a lot of these young guys coming through, they've just got an incredible composure. They can get you with 1 or 2 good shots, and they don't necessarily have to race in for the kill immediately.
Yeah, that's right. They are very composed. It does take a lot of discipline, a lot of hard training to make that happen. It does take plenty of time. I think the way Joel's going, he's going to possibly finish this fairly soon. The other guy's leaving a lot of openings there, if he can find the mark.
No doubt you can hear the commentary coming from the corporate sector and the pro-Joel Brunker fans in the crowd. And that's where the noise is coming from. A beautiful little thing sitting just behind us. Just trying to look over Joel's stats to see if girlfriend engaged or married, because I wouldn't be getting home late on a Friday night.
Come on, babe!
Right, let him go, let him go. That's your break, okay?
And a good opening round for Joel Brunker. Has been pro just over a year. Let's go into the corner with Johnny Barber.
Stop trying to take his head off straight away, mate. You're a little bit wild just yet. Just slow down a little bit. Get the jab working. If he holds his hand out, knock that jab down, come straight over the right hand, you'll push his out. He'll push him straight into it. He's still trying to move a bit. He'll slow down in a minute. Double a jab up. Now, and set the right hand up. Try and bomb him with it. Try and straighten it up. He's turning his head. You picked which way he's going and you're landing it already. So just slow down a little bit with your... All right, settle in a little bit more. Let's putting them together. Can he punch all right or not? Now, remember what I said about that jab. Slip the jab and always rip to the body when you're on the road. Good work, Joel. The uppercut will work as well, mate.
Go, Joel!
Round number 2 and go Joel, I think was the call. Joel Brunker in the green and gold and Kiatpracha
Come on, baby!
in the blue trunks. Andy Raymond along with Daniel Gill. Very shortly we'll get the hitman Ricky Hatton involved and get his take on some of the matches coming up, because up next, Rani Ganoy and Concord Saw Kitty. Then our semi-main event with Moses Saran and Gary Sinclair. No Petty Targi and Peter Matrevsky Jr. That is our main event here on this, our final edition of Big Time Boxing in 2009.
Get back, good man! Come on, babe! Get it!
Closing in on the opening minute of round number 2, and Brunker opens up nicely again, showing a control beyond his 22 years.
Step back.
Knock him out, Joel! Good work, babe!
He's edging
Come on, babe!
across the ring. Brunker has stayed at his range and at his distance for the entirety of this one. Well, 4.5 minutes so far. At times, Kiatpracha has been on the back foot and almost boxing himself into corners, but predominantly moving around to his left, and Brunker has had very little ground to cover as a result. To the body and then up high after the hands to the drop down. Nice handiwork from Joel Brunker. Here he goes again, opening up here on the young man from Bangkok. The Tide Tornado. Well, it feels like he's been hit by a tornado at this point in time. He moves it onto the back foot again and in against the ropes.
Come on, punch your way out there. Come on.
Oh, to the body. Brunker looking exceptional here. And his opponent a little confused at this point in time, because they are coming from absolutely everywhere. A great shot from Joel Brunker. Very quickly to his feet, Kiatpracha.
5, 6, 7, 8. Come on.
Box on is the call. I'm not sure how enthusiastic Kong is about boxing on with Joel Brunker, because he's been outpowered and outclassed so far. He's opening up here. He would dearly love to stop in the second round, but perhaps saved by the bell is the tie, and Brunker doing it real easy.
Top work beautiful, mate. All right? Still not try and tee so much with the right hand off. Do the groundwork first, mate. When you slip that jab over here, went left rip, left hook, that set the right hand up. Well, let's work on all those combos. Get all the combos going, mate. All right? Set that. Hey, he's tiring. He's tiring.
It's a bit around from Joel Brunker, wasn't it, Daniel?
So set your combos up. That'll set your good shots
once
up,
he started
mate.
listening to his corner, John Barber, and he settled down a little bit.
Yep.
Trying not to force the issue so much, he started to find the mark a lot better, a lot easier.
Is it a natural tendency for a boxer just to try and load up early? It's just, it's almost your subconscious taking over.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you get out there, you get an adrenaline rush, you just want to finish it straight away. That's something you have to really work towards to try and be able to control down the track.
Brunker and Kiatpracha Brunker in the Aussie colours, and very proudly so. Marches in again to his work and does so with enthusiasm and power. Another one of these youngsters, Daniel, that's been well schooled as an amateur, but he's got a great variety of punches, and he's not just reliant on, you know, a general 1-2 shot.
Yeah, that's right. The kid can move. He can move. He can brawl. He can just about do everything. And he's got power too, which is pretty important.
And his opponent almost ended up in your lap there. Oh, nice body shots, and they are dropping the elbows, in particular that left elbow of Kiatpracha. As a result of the elbow dropping, there is an opportunity up high, and that is exactly where Brunker focuses on. He's got that natural hand-eye coordination, and it's over. Round number 3, a TKO Lesfia stops the contest. And Joel Brunker victorious here on Big Time Boxing, and now blowing out his resume to 12 fights, 12 wins, 7 inside the distance. Already the national featherweight champion. I think 2010 is going to be a year for guys like Joel Brunker, Will Tomlinson, and the next generation to move up and take their place, you know, lower on a card and in bigger fights.
Yeah, it's all looking very exciting for Australian boxing. There's a lot of things happening at the moment.
What's happening with Daniel Geale? So much interest in where you're going and what your aim is, and ideally a rematch with Anthony Mundine.
Yeah, that's what we've been looking towards that, but at this stage it doesn't look like he's up for that one. So that's fine with us. We're moving on. We've got some big fights coming up. We want to lock in some really top guys, and they know it. Guys around the world know it.
Bring them down under.
Yeah, that's it. We want to get them out here. We want to fight the best guys. They'll talk on Winky Wrights and guys like that. So hopefully that can all happen.
Billy Dibb in the crowd here tonight and enjoying the action, and no doubt very impressed by what Joel Brunker has just done. And for the official announcement, let's go to Rick Powell.
Thank you, Andy. Ladies and gentlemen, let's we'll now bring our fighters into centre ring. Ladies and gentlemen, the fight being stopped in 27 seconds of round number 3. Your winner from the blue corner, Aussie Joel Brunker.
Joel Brunker victorious, and a fabulous performance. Let's take a look at the inspiration, and there she is, the voice behind the violence, if you like. Let's take a look at the rankings as they stand in the featherweight division as of the end of November. Jackson Asiku, Billy Dibb, Davey Brown. There's Joel Brunker sitting at 3, Matt Powell and Ernie Gonzalez.
Very special guests in the house joining us here this evening.
Still to come and over the course of the next couple of weeks, and gee, there is plenty on in what is traditionally a reasonably quiet global period, but for UFC fans, this light heavyweight super contest promises absolutely everything, and a first-class undercard too. Evans and Silva from the Garden Arena at the MGM Grand, Sunday, January 4, once again main event, and Fox Sports venues, the only places you can see it. For you that would rather Marcus of Queensbury, if you like, Anthony Mundine and Robbie Medley for the IBO World Junior Middleweight Championship. Anthony Mundine looking to create history by being the only boxer to win world titles in 3 divisions, going down a weight each time.